Hey guys, Thunderstud here, and today we are visiting a very interesting new card. It's called Rescue Rabbit. He's pretty adorable. He's got a little rescue helmet, a little walkie-talkie around his neck. He's ready for action. Very cool card, very unique. Cannot be special summoned from the deck. You can banish this face-up card you control, so on the field, special summon 2 level 4 or lower normal monsters with the same name from your deck. Destroy them during the end phase once per turn. So, 2 normal monsters with the same name. I just was trying to really think of the best way to use this card, because he's like an unexpected die, except he's 2 cards in 1. With unexpected die, you'd usually die and then use your normal summon anyway, so it's kind of doing the same thing. Only thing is they have to be the same name, so you can't really bring out a tuner and a non-tuner with the same Rescue Rabbit, which means we have to focus on Xyz and other ways to use these monsters that our rabbit is rescuing. So I think I found a really nice way, and that's with Cyberse monsters. So we have our Degrade Buster here, who takes 2 Cyberse monsters from your graveyard. Cyberse monsters do have a bunch of normal. They used to only have our little boys here, Digitron and Bitron. Over the summer, they got this new Leotron. I never got to revisit them in this deck, but just imagine this was unexpected die. It'd be virtually the same deck. And we're using Cosmic Cyclone with some rituals. We have Dakini, who's probably one of the best ritual monsters in the game, even still. And we have Advanced Ritual Art, which will mill at least 2 of these boys, usually even more. And that's getting monsters in the graveyard for our Degrade Buster. So we have a bunch of boss monsters. Usually you'll be using one almost every duel, one of each. So we have rituals. You get there with Master of Rites, very easy. Then we have Xyz. You get there with Rescue Rabbit. You could summon 2 level 4s or 2 level 2s. We got all sorts of boss monsters. So the level 2s actually surprised me with how good they are. Now we have Shining Elf. You've seen him before. He's 1600, but when anything is summoned, you detach. It loses 500 attack. It's not once per turn. Very useful little card at level 2. Then we have another level 2, pretty cool. Number 45, Crumble Logos, the Prophet of Demolition. Once per turn, detach material. Target 1 face-up card on the field. While this monster is on the field, that target has its effects negated. While that target is on the field, cards with the same name as that target have their effects. Their effects cannot be activated. Very, very cool little card, because he's 2200 also, so that's pretty strong for our level 2s. Very easy to get out with Rescue Rabbit. You just bring out 2 level 2s of the same name. Then the rest, just basic level 4s. We are using Kachikochi Dragon, who will attack once again once he destroys. Cowboy to get over big monsters, Utopia to defend, and Gaga for some cheap damage. Now I'm using the number 69 Heraldry Crest. He's 3 level 4s, he's a little rare, but I feel we're getting there now in this point in the meta, especially with Noble Knights, where you are seeing more Xyz monsters, so this guy can be pretty devastating. Discard a special summon, negate the effects of all other face-up Xyz monsters on the field. You can target one other face-up Xyz monster on the field until the end phase. This card's name becomes that. Replace its effects with this, or replace this monster's effects with that monster's effects. Pretty cool. Now that we have a little more Xyz in the meta, you get to see them a little more often. He's also 2600. Not using that every duel. It's kind of hard to get 3 level 4s. You can do it with a Rescue Rabbit himself, but most of the time you're just going with the 2s. So you go into like a Utopia, bring out a Degrade Buster, bring out a Dakini. This deck's really popping off all over the place, guys, so it's pretty cool. The big point I'm trying to make with this deck is we're making use of these normal monsters outside of Rescue Rabbit. So even when he does his Xyz, we still are waiting to top deck a Buster to use these monsters as a resource, even after we've rescued them. And it's a pretty old combo. Advanced Ritual, dump 2, special summon your Degrade Buster, all same turn. Very synergized deck, very cool deck. Rescue Rabbit fits right in. Surely going to be a lot of uses for Rescue Rabbit, so look forward to using him more. He's pretty much just going to replace Unexpected Die when able, except for things like Synchro decks. Still, very cool card to play around with, very excited to do it, and I like this deck, so I hope you guys too, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing a Luna. Going first. She's full on Luna over there. So we got our Rabbit. We got a Cosmic Cyclone. We're going to start with that. Baby Boy Rabbit's going to bring out some level 2s. The ones with big defense, we want to keep the big attacks. We're going to start with the Shining Elf. You could start with your Demolition Boy. Logos, Prophet of Destination. He's a 2200, so it would have really stopped these monsters. Now he normal summoned a Kraken, or a Crack of Dawn. I don't lower his attack. This boy, I lower his attack. That makes him use that one instead of bring out a Rainstorm. We're going to lower that Rainstorm attack too with our Shining Elf. So really, you know, he didn't put forth a crazy field. Has to destroy us with Crack of Dawn. Then he hits us for 1k, so I'm going to save our Cosmic Cyclone. We're already going to use the Master of Rights on one of our Dakinis. Now we're going to Cosmic Cyclone again. We're going to hit that middle row because he's not expecting a Cosmic Cyclone. Set a Dimensional Prison. Now we're going to advance Ritual Art, throw away 2 Leotrons for a nice simple Dakini, and that way our Rescue Rabbit's still free for another 2 XCs, so pretty useful. We get to normal summon this Leotron, swing over a 1900 with a 2k, then hit him with Dakini after he had to throw away a monster pretty much. Rescue Rabbit follow-up, we could actually normal summon him and do another XCs into Gagaga Samurai. Not as strong as our 2k, but he's going to swing twice when it'll only take 1. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a little Yugi. Go in second. No Slaver Map for our boy. 2 Cosmic Cyclones, a Degrade Buster, and an Advanced Ritual Art. Facing Magnets, they could be a little tricky, but we have the cards we need. To beat him, he goes Delta into an Alpha from the graveyard thanks to Magnetic Field. Lets him search his Berserkion. Pretty good first turn. We get another Advanced Ritual Art. We're going to Cosmic Cyclone his field spell. He's going to just trigger his Alpha to get it out of the way. That's another Delta. He's going to mill, I think, a Gamma. Yep, mills a Gamma. We're going to Master of Rights, one of our Advanced Ritual Arts. We want to keep a Cosmic Cyclone. Now we're going to be able to use it. We milled 3 monsters, a level 4 and 2 level 2s. That's a Dakini. He's got to lose one of those monsters. And now we get to banish 2 from our graveyard, bring out our Degrade Buster, destroy Delta. Now Degrade Buster has an amazing effect, guys. It's a quick play banish of any monster that has more attack than you. That's crazy. You're about to see it in action. He's got the whole combo he wants. He brings out a Gamma into a Beta. Already has the Berserkion. He's going to double summon another Alpha. Doesn't really make sense to do that just to search a Valkyrion. But he's doing it. He doesn't care. Now he's going to banish 3. Bring out that Berserkion. But Degrade Buster is able to banish him, guys. All we do is quick play banish him. He has to end his turn. It's our turn once again. We get to swing at the Gamma. Gamma gets to hop out to a Delta. We do Pierce, so he's done anyway, but just showing off this Degrade Buster effect. I can even do it on my own turn. Just banish him. Degrade Buster still gets to attack, even after he quick plays banishes a higher attack monster. He's like a super Zeta, guys. It's crazy. Alright, here we are facing an Aster Phoenix. Going second. Using Taya, Dark Magician Girl, just leaving that there. Starting with both our Advanced Ritual Arts, one of our normal little monsters, facing heroes, starting with the Stratos into a Ferris. Ditron's the boy with defense. Digitron has a bit of attack, he's a 1500 monster. So pretty basic hero field. We're going to start with our boy, the Rescue Rabbit, bringing out 2 Leotrons. That makes a Kachikochi Dragon. He's going to be able to destroy both of these boys. But we have a Ritual Art, and it's advanced. That means we're going to get rid of 3 of our monsters, bring out a Dakini. Dakini's going to send one of those boys away. Increase is going to tribute Bring himself out, and a Vion. Vion mills a Celestial, I think. No, a Malicious. So Dakini's gonna pierce the increase, that's 1600. Kachikochi destroys the Vion, that activates his effect. He gets to swing once again. And now this boy has to deal with this field. He goes for the increase after taking that damage. Normal summons another increase, sets 2 back row, brings out a Malicious. This way he's going to be able to poly into an Adoration. But he actually did have a Celestial hidden in there. So he draws 2 more, nothing much he could do. Casually swings over our Dakini, but we have the perfect card to beat him. We bring out our Degrade Buster. He gets to banish the Adoration, no problem, and still swing. He's like a Zeta, but way crazier, guys. Great stuff. Alright, here we are facing an Aster Phoenix. Going first. No Sleever map for our boy. 2 Cosmic Cyclones for us. Don't really want to see any of your normal monsters in your hand. It's gonna happen though, so... This boy has 2k defense, it's nothing to laugh at. Now our opponent's using Dark Magical Circle. We're gonna hit him with a Cosmic Cyclone. Now he's using Chocolate Magician Girl, throws away a Dark Magician, sets 2. We're gonna use Master of Rites on our Degrade Buster, bring out immediate Dakini. Advanced Ritual Art, it's gonna let us do that, no problem. Now I'm using this Cosmic Cyclone after we've used our skill. That way our skill is live once again. We only hit an Illusion Magic. Now we use our Advanced Ritual Art, mill 3 monsters. Dakini's gonna throw away that Chocolate Magician Girl without targeting, and then 2700 damage. Still sitting on our 2k little boy. Uses a Dark Magic Curtain. Brings out a Dark Magician, not a huge deal. We're gonna Cosmic Cyclone. That's 3 Cosmic Cyclones in one duel. This time we hit a Navigation. That's gonna be another Dark Magician and a Dark Illusion. Now he has no cards in his hand. Doesn't even have the Navigation itself to play with. Dakini is still the boss on the field. So now he gets another Dark Magical Circle. Thank goodness he didn't get a Dark Magician outright. Has to just pass his turn. We get our Degrade Buster, guys. That's all we were waiting for. Sadly, his effect is so strong and we couldn't use it there. He gets to banish anything that's higher attack than him. But here we have to just kamikaze him into a Dark Magician. Not a fate worthy of our Buster. Here our Dakini gets hit with a Fiendish Chain. Has a Magician's Rod. So as you know, our Advanced Ritual Art's already live, so we could use it here. We could return our Leotron. We'd be able to get out the second Dakini, but we just finish him off with the Leotron over the Magician's Rod. So we do exactly that with 400 damage. 2k beater is still nothing to laugh at. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Sartorius. Going first. Using a little Dark Magician Girl mat over there, pretty cool. Starting with our rescue boy. A normal summon him. Bring out a Leotron and a Leotron. We still have enough in our deck to bring out that Dakini, but we're gonna start with a Utopia. Now he's just triple Ds, no, not a big deal. Grabs his Swirl Slime. Does a fusion into a Beowulf. Tries to swing. Obviously we got him with Utopia. Nothing with there with the hand. Still just enough Cyberse monsters in our deck to bring out our Dakini. Dakini's obviously going to get rid of that little Beowulf. And then his back row was not good enough to stop a Digitron, Utopia, and a Dakini. Very aggressive field, very cool stuff. Rescue Rabbit's a neat little card, guys. I'm definitely going to be running the wheels off him. I love this deck. The Degrade Buster is so crazy. Dakini is so strong. This is nothing but like super serious boss monsters. The Xyzs are the utility, and you're still seeing them like every duel. It's crazy stuff, guys. Rescue Rabbit's great. Cyberse monsters are great. There's definitely going to be more uses for it, so stay tuned, and thanks for watching.